good, Way Nation? It's your boy Everton, and today we're going over my Pixel 3 XL and the apps that I use like almost every day on this device. Also, Way Nation, if you have any apps that you use, please leave them in the comments if you feel like they'd be a great addition to this device or any device on Android, and I'll be sure to check those out, and I might feature those in an upcoming video. So for protection, I'm rocking the Ringke Fusion Clear Case. This is a TPU case that offers adequate protection. It has deeper cutouts and a raised lip to help you protect better from accidental drops, but I like the fact that it's clear. It shows off the two-tone look. I think it's only a $9 case. So the wallpaper I'm rocking I got from the app Wally, W-A-L-L-I, and if you search the word Ellie's, you'll be able to get it. It's by an artist by the name of David K. I'm actually just like it. It just looks different, and I like the look of it. Nothing special. So another app that I'm rocking out with is called Nacho Notch, and this is actually an app by Zachary Wander. It's essentially just a notch hider. Now, essentially, this will work with any phone with a notch. It still keeps the notifications available in that notch area without pushing them down into the user interface, and that's the only thing that you can do natively inside of the Google Pixel 3 XL. So I actually kind of like this app. It keeps them up in there. But the downside is that the app isn't native. So once you put on the notification shade, you will still expose that notch area again, but only for a little bit. And also you do have to tinker with the settings to get it just right because there aren't any recommended presets for devices, but it's free and it offers me what I need for right now. So this widget that shows all my events upcoming is called Calendar Widget by Home Agenda, but the author is named Francisco Franco. I got this mainly as a visual aid. I wanted a widget that looked modern, was functional, and had material design, and this offered all that. Now you can pretty much customize the colors, the shapes, and even the opacity. You can also show weather information, and you can add events from the widget to your native calendar, and it relies on information from your native calendar into the widget. The interface is very intuitive and simple. I definitely like it a lot, and you can actually choose how many events you want to show in the future. For social media, I rock with Twitter heavily. I find it's more information dense, and I just love the layout. Twitter's been ahead of the curve, in my opinion, for a very long time. I love the aggressive search page. Definitely it's the truth, but it allows me to also interact with people, and it doesn't feel as creepy as some other platforms. TheSCO is an app that I mainly use to color grade my photos, but it's a full-blown photo editing app. There are a bunch of presets out there that you can have available for purchase, but they also have some partnerships with companies that they offer free presets as well, and you can adjust these presets to be as aggressive as you'd like. They also have a built-in camera UI, which is pretty cool, and they have direct share options to different social media sites, or you can save them to your own gallery. It's pretty dope. So the next app up is Retro Music Player. You can download this app and it's free, and you can unlock certain features. I'm one of those guys who still downloads files locally from mixtape apps and plays them back, and I'm not really a fan of Google Play Music. Retro Music Player gives a ton of customizations for options for colors, presets, and layouts. The only downside is that at times the developers get really aggressive in the changes, and I've gotten drastic updates within the same day, sometimes 2 at a time, but the design is far beyond. It's very clean. I just love the customization. So keeping within the theme of music, Amazon Music is my streaming service of choice, kind of by default. I pay for Amazon Prime, therefore I have access to their music streaming services, but this is the basic level. You can pay for like Music Unlimited, which gives you unlimited access to all of their library, but I use their streaming services. It has a great selection, but obviously not all, but it's really good for me. If you pay for Prime, you should definitely have this. So my internet browser of choice is actually Samsung Internet, based on just night mode. That's mainly it. I mean, the internet browser is fast, it has a modern look, and it's super compatible with a bunch of web platforms, but that night mode kind of gives it the edge for me. Also, you can download compatible ad blockers and install them into the web browser, which I think is super dope. So yeah. Last but definitely not least is a widget called Weather Timeline, which unfortunately has been pulled from the Play Store, but if you paid for the app, you still have access to it. I will put a link to an APK though. Do that at your own risk. I actually love this design. This actually won awards for design, and I love it. It gives you a ton of information that's useful and simple, and I download it on every phone that I have. So guys, those are the apps that I use on a daily basis on my Pixel 3 XL. These actually enhance my user experience, and if you guys have any apps that you guys want to suggest, once again, leave them in the description. And most of the apps that I have in here, I'll put a link to those apps if they're available in the description as well. Either way, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, consider subscribing. I'm Everton, and I do tech Everton's way. Peace.